Hi, there we do, folks. Here, boom. Welcome on 205 numbers after the name. Games beaten. Yeah, we're starting off 2025 with two games from the old school. 1942 again over here on a Game Boy Color. Just looking at the colors, I'm going to say that. I'm always dubious when I look at Game Boy games. Initially, I just say Game Boy. I don't really distinguish between Game Boy Color or Game Boy games. Unless there were, like Link's Awakening, for example, a DX version, stuff like that. But in this case, you can see the colors. They popping. So this is definitely a Game Boy Color game. What could I say? I ended up giving it. I look back. I usually give like the games that I play a score, just so I kind of remember if I go back. And I gave 1942 a 7. I gave this a 6.5. It's a little bit worse than the NES version, I will say. There are some more maybe user-friendly type aspects of it, like a little score thingy at the end. I will say to be able to take this game portably at the time, it is what it is. It's not like anything crazy of a game. But hey, if you wanted kind of just a little like shooter type thing to take on the road, then there's some more versatility than the NES version. But outside of that, what you see is what you get, right? Sometimes they throw some more things on the screen, sometimes they throw less, some things shoot a little bit further, some things just run at you. This is not much more here besides this. I forget how many levels there are, maybe 30 or something like that. Some good amount of levels and whatnot. And they get harder as they go along and stuff. But I don't know, as long as you mainly retain your power-ups and don't get hit too often, you're pretty good to go. And as you can see here, you don't even got to shoot them all down. We're going to land. I think one of the reasons I knocked it down, too, is because musically, as you can hear probably in the background, ouchie. But it's a Game Boy. That's the best they could do.